right, welcome guys. We are in Sydney for day one. It's really still travel day, but it's day one. I am going to try and stay awake, Lord help me, until probably like 7 or 8 at least tonight. Just trying to get on to Australia time. So that is my goal. If I make it past that, I'm going to be super excited. That's the goal, is to stay up. So I am planning activities to do today just to keep me busy and to kind of learn about where I am here and what I want to do for the rest of the few days that I have here to explore Sydney. So first thing I will say, if you do that long haul flight over from the US, make sure to ask your hotel if they have early check-in. It is worth whatever it costs, I will tell you that. Just a shower, freshen up, get a new set of clothes on was amazing. And now I am totally ready to go out and explore and feel so much better than I did. I will say that my hotel here, Sydney Harbour Hotel, they gave out this map. I don't know if any other local hotels are doing it, but it's this map. It's front and back. It is a plethora of information. They have a few what they call free tours. If you have never had those, they cost nothing, but then you are to pay your tour guide what you think that tour would cost, or like what it was worth, kind of thing. So they're letting you make it affordable. They do say that you need to go and scan in and not just show up, but just scan in to tell them that you're going to be there so they don't show up for nobody. But they do limit it to 10 people, so look for that. And then they have a map of everything, and the lady at the front desk kind of circled the things around here in the rocks area that would interest me. More local things here. And then on the back, it has like free museums and local tips, local markets, locker storage, all kinds of stuff. So this is definitely going to be going in my bag just in case I want to figure out what something is, where it is, does it cost anything. This seems like a really good resource. I'm super glad that they offered that to me. So if they don't offer it, maybe ask if they have it at your hotel. But I am also going to try to do the Big Red Bus, and they have an app on your phone, and you can use that, or you can just get on at one of the stops and pay for your ticket that way too. But let's go see what we can find here in Sydney, Australia for day one. This is the sign for each stop of the bus. You plug in your headphones and then change the station to what language and what volume you want. The architecture is absolutely amazing, just the different styles and then how it is preserved. This was replaced with a more energy efficient. You're going to see a ton of pictures of the bridge and the Sydney house. Just get used to it. This was like Stonehenge, but they used it as workout equipment. This bird is everywhere. Put a coin in the box and rub the nose for good luck. tonight's dinner spot, Harry's, is very well known. So I am down here by the Navy Yard. They have the old ships kind of parked here and some of the newer ones. But right here on the water, I will say it is super chilly, especially riding around on the double-decker bus all day. But had to stop, finally getting hungry, and I stopped at Harry's. I'll show you a picture of the place outside, but this is the famous meat pies. And anybody who knows me knows I don't like my things together, but we will try. It's the meat pie on the bottom, mashed potatoes, mashed peas, and then gravy. So let's see how this is. At least it's warm. I'm so cold. I'm trusting the peas and the potatoes. And then the meat pies, kind of like a chicken pot pie, both beef and veggies on the inside with the gravy also. Super tender meat on the inside, super nice and warm, but very flavorful. It'll be a good dinner for tonight. Alright, so I just finished up at Harry's. As you saw, I can see it is so good, so nice and warm. The whole thing is edible, so it's not like in a tin or anything like that. It's an edible shell, super nice. It didn't get super soggy by the time I ate it or anything like that, so I was kind of surprised with that. I will definitely tell you that I am over my gravy allotment for the year. Very gravy, but very good. Alright y'all, you know I'm all about memories and not dreams, and this is definitely one of them. Sydney, Australia, at night on a rooftop deck. Can it get any better? Not much. Good evening from Sydney, Australia. Oh, today was so much fun, and I really am not that tired. I'm kind of surprised. It might hit me in like a day or two. But today, so far so good. Went and did the big bus or hop-on bus, hop-on, hop-off bus, big red bus. In different cities it's called different things, but it's the double-decker red bus that travels around the city. And here in Sydney they have two different tours or kind of circles that they do. They have the red line, which is the city line, and then they have the blue line, which goes out to like Bondi Beach and things like that, kind of on the outskirts. So I did the red line a total of 2 times. I wasn't gonna do a full 2, but after dinner I just got on and I was like, hey, instead of taking 1 stop, let's just take 12 more. So that's what I did. So I rode the red line twice and the blue line once. The blue line will have to be again tomorrow because that Bondi Beach, oh my gosh, it was beautiful. I just wish it was a little warmer. I know. I came in winter, so I have to expect it, but it was pretty chilly riding out there on the double-decker bus just because there's not much wind protection. So they do have like a windshield on the top, but like everybody was piled at the front trying to kind of break that wind a little bit. But it's chilly, but it was manageable. So it was a lot of fun. I will say that they don't have anyone being like a tour guide on the bus here in Sydney, at least not any of them that I was on. It was all the pre-recorded, like you put little earbuds in, and there's a whole list of languages to pick from. And it was very informative. And then in between each like spotlight or history or something like that, they have either music about Australia or Australian artists singing music. So that was kind of fun. Definitely got to see, like, hear my come from land down under a lot of times. And then we had the Wiggles, the big red bus, so many times. I'm like, oh gosh. But it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Got to see some very, very interesting places, and I cannot wait to actually like hop off the bus and visit those places tomorrow and on the other days. But did stop at Harry's for dinner. I was super hungry by that point since all I had ate was on the plane before. So stopped at Harry's, got the tiger pie or the meat pie. I'd seen it on a bunch of the videos and it did not disappoint. Very heavy on the gravy, which I'm not a gravy person, but I did it. And then everything was also kind of piled on top of each other. So I don't like my things to touch, but I made a sacrifice and it was good. The texture was a little odd with like the mashed potatoes and then the mashed peas because there were some like whole peas in there. But it was very, very good. Super warm. I was just really surprised how the crust didn't get soggy or anything like that. It stayed nice and crisp. Definitely try it. Please say that you tried it. So then after I finished riding the bus around town, and it literally was the last like ride of the night, I stopped off at one of the quick shops just around here to get some water, because you have to remember to hydrate, and I have not, and my kidneys are telling me it. So got some bottled water, got some like electrolyte water, Powerade stuff, and then also got a couple of Australian goodies. I hear everybody talk about Tim Tams. I got the caramel one, and I got the regular. Don't worry, I'm not eating both of these all tonight. This is why I travel with Ziplocs. I can have one or two and then be done. So let's start off with the caramel ones. Sorry, the packages are noisy. But they kind of look like little candy bars, but they're biscuits filled and then covered in chocolate. So this is the caramel. Definitely has that caramel center. Chocolate. Well, it's kind of hard to break. It's super light once you start chewing it. It's yummy. I like that one. And of course, you always have to try the original. Just ask my dad. Papa D only will have the original stuff. So, the original looked just like the caramel ones. On the outside, just 2 cookies with a middle covered in chocolate. That was more of like a crisp crunch when it broke off. And then the inside, it's just kind of like chocolate filling. It's kind of like a chocolate overload. Definitely, definitely good. Yes, I would try them again, and yes, I would buy them again. I will say when I opened the packaging of them, so I didn't have that on camera, when I opened the actual packaging, like the aroma was amazing. It smelled like the bakery or like fresh baked cookies, so that was really good. Yes, I have to say those are worth being the thing of Australia. And then I got some Powerade, but I had never seen this flavor. Strawberry lemon. So I don't know what that tastes like, and I won't do that because I still have to open it and all that kind of stuff. But interesting flavor choices. They did have like some lime, like flavored water and things like that that we don't really have in the States. So maybe that might be another night, but had to get a few little treats and just kind of fill the refrigerator for water and all that kind of stuff, so it's easy to have. But definitely a fun day here in Australia. Definitely made those memories and not dreams, and lived every day as a gift, because that's what it was and it is, thanks to my heart donor. Make sure you like and subscribe. This is one of just so many days coming up, and you never know what I'm going to get into. So I will see you tomorrow. Bye.